We do real estate consultants here in Lagos. Over the period of 18 years now, I've helped a lot of people to be a real estate investor. I have a lot of people to acquire their property, to buy the house, and also buy the land, and also invest in real estate company on how they can go into real estate investment without being scammed, how they can spot the red flag on any real estate investment, and how they can invest in any investment property in Nigeria that's safe, that will secure their money, and all the necessary information they need to understand before they close any investment in Nigeria. So my name is Tentowerspropertiesltd, real estate consultants here in Lagos. So if you are watching me for the first time, I would like you to subscribe to this channel, like and comment. If you have any question, feel free to answer the question. So today I really want to talk about the real estate terms. There's some real estate terms that you need to understand so that when people are saying it around you, you quickly understand what they mean. So I'll start from the document. Number one, okay, what is even real estate? Real estate is the process of buying property and hold it and resell in future. Real estate investment is a situation where you buy a property, either land or house or anything that is under land or over the land, and as your home property investment, and also resell it later. You may also need to buy it maybe for your personal use or for commercial purpose, which is for buy and sell it for future investment. So there's some things you need to know about real estate property before you buy the property. Number one things you need to first consider is about location. When you hear about location means the location where that property is situated, this exact location. And don't forget that location matter in any property, because it is the location that will determine the appreciation value of any investment. It is location also that will determine on how fast you are going to turn your asset to liquidity. That means how fast you are going to sell your property when you want to sell, because some people do complain that if they want to sell their property, normally find it difficult. It is when your property is not in the right location and it's not in the right place that may be difficult. But if your property is in the right location, it is good. It's sharp. You are going to sell it out. Number two is the title document. The title document. So we have C of O. What is the meaning of C of O? C of O is the certificate of occupancy. C of O is issued by the state government or by the federal government. In Nigeria, we have different form of C of O. We have federal C of O and we have state C of O. But ordinarily, the common one is state C of O, because all the land are invested under the state government of every state, according to the Act of 1978. So this gives every governance opportunity to issue the C of O. So C of O is the highest title document in Nigeria, issued by the government, that show that you are the occupant of the property, that you are the owner. And don't forget that C of O, especially residential C of O, lasted for 99 years. So we have individual C of O, we have global C of O. Individual C of O is a C of O that you get as an individual on your own land, maybe on your own 1 plot or 2 plot or 5 plot. And global C of O is a certificate of occupancy get on X parts of land, bigger land, maybe like in hectares, in acres, thousands of acres, thousands of hectares. It is what called global C of O. And we have a agricultural C of O. Agricultural C of O have a duration of 25 years. And we have industrial C of O. Industrial C of O also have a duration of 35 year. So CFO is a certificate of occupancy, which is the highest title document so far. And the advantages of it, any land that has CFO is free from government acquisition. And even though government want to use it in future, they are going to compensate you. And the land that has CFO also, you can also use it to borrow money from the bank, and you can use it as a guarantor to borrow money in the bank for your business. So that is the importance of CFO. Then from CFO, we move to the governor consent. Governor consent is a document that you get on the land that has CFO as a buyer, because land can only have one CFO. So if you are following me, please kindly kindly message me on the line, so that I will know that you are there. Kindly message me on the line. So thank you, Mr. Folabi Adebisi. I'm seeing you. So you are welcome to the show. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel. So governor concept always come from the land that has a CFO, because a land can only have one CFO in its entire lifespan. So any land that has two CFO is a fraud. So don't go there. So that consent, it is a document that you get from a land that has CFO. If you are buying a land that already has CFO, so any document or any document you are getting from it now is concept, which you are going to perfect on your own. You can't perfect the concept. You can't perfect CFO on it again. So you can only perfect governance concept. So there is a governance concept. Then also we have survey. Survey also is very important. Some people can't survey as a title, but to me, well, it's also a title to some extent, because survey is show the importance of it, show the size of the land, it show the location of the land, it show the address of the land, and the details of the owner of the land. And one of the important things of that CFO also is it carry the coordinates of that land, because two land can never have the same coordinate. So every land, every CFO, every survey land has a coordinate of that particular land, which show the address of that particular land. So it's also very good. And we have registered CFO, we have a unregistered CFO. A registered CFO is registered survey and unregistered survey. A registered survey is a survey that you register with the government, that you can easily verify it in a government office. In some states is under Ministry of Lands and Housing. Some states they have a Surveyor General Office is separately, and surveyors are the people that are in charge of survey. Surveyor are the people that's in charge of survey. So every state has their state surveyor general. Even Nigeria also has a surveyor general of the federation. So they are the people that will know the boundary, that will chart the boundary location of the property that belongs either to state or to federal or to individual. So the surveyors also are the people that can help you to chart your land, whether it's fall under acquisition or no acquisition. So we have survey also. Then we have deed of assignment. Deed of assignment is the legal document that prepared by the lawyer for you as a buyer, that will transfer the ownership of a property you are buying from a seller to you as a buyer. That means if you are buying any property, it is the deed of assignment that will contain all the information of that transaction process, the history of the land, the details of the land, the title, the size of the land, and the buyer, that will now move the ownership from the buyer, from the seller to you as a buyer. So that is about that is about it. That is about the C of 4. So, hold on, please. So, right. The survey. Then also, when you are hearing about land acquisition, too, like I said, terms that you need to understand. So I've talked about deed of assignment. So deed of assignment, and please hear me anywhere you are watching me from. Any property you are buying, even though the land does not have CFO, it doesn't have governor consent, once it is free from government acquisition, make sure you buy it with deed of assignment. Don't just buy land ordinarily with just ordinary receipt. Some people buy land with ordinary receipt. The receipt can only carry the amount of the money involved and the name of people that sell the property for you. But some people, some receipts don't even carry they don't even carry the size of the land, the transaction place, and anybody can give any receipt. Anybody can give any receipt. But deed of assignment is very, very important. The deed of assignment is very, very important. The deed of assignment is very, very important. So you need to make sure any property you are buying has a deed of, even if you are buying it in a village, make sure it has a deed of assignment. Also, after deed of assignment, there is what is called deed of contract. Deed of contract is also prepared by a lawyer. It's like a deed of assignment, but it can only be used when you are paying for property instrumental. Maybe property that you buy instrumentally that you are meant to be paying maybe for 6 months, for 1 year, for 2 years. So it is deed of contract that will first come. So it is when you are now finish your payment, you can now have a deed of assignment. So deed of contract is what we design how the payment pattern is going to be, the size of the land, the nature of the property you are buying, and the mode of your payment. How much are you having to deposit? When are you balancing? Then, if you are failed to balance, how the penalty, or if the buyer also want to misbehave, how to handle that transaction. So everything will be spelled out inside this contract of sale. So it is a first document that will come first in any business real estate transaction that doesn't involve outright payment. But if it is outright payment, it is deed of assignment you are going to use. And don't forget also that the deed of agreement. That one is a legal agreement between, it's normally be used for tenancy. That's why you hear agreement, you understand? So agency and agreement. Deed of agreement is also used for rental property. So you need to understand it. Then when you are talking about acquisition land, acquisition means government acquire property. And we have two types of acquisition. Mr. Taiwo Alakija, you are welcome onto the show. Mr. Taiwo Alakija, I can see you. You are welcome. So please kindly subscribe to our channel so that you can be enjoying our presentation here. Like as I said, every day you are going to be hearing more about real estate investment, because we notice that a lot of people want to invest in real estate, but they don't know how to start and where to start, and they are afraid. But every one of us needs to start investing in real estate, because the housing deficit in Nigeria is keep on increasing, and the rental fees is keep on increasing. So that's why we need to involve in it, because when we have adequate knowledge, we know how to invest in real estate. And you can invest in real estate in anywhere in Nigeria, anywhere so far people are living there, anywhere in Nigeria. So as I was saying, acquisition, like we have two types of acquisition. We have a committed acquisition, we have uncommitted acquisition. Committed acquisition is a land that government has acquired for a specific project. Maybe they want to use it to build school, they want to build hospital, they want to build market, they want to build a barrack, they want to build public projects there. That is committed acquisition. But uncommitted acquisition is a government acquire land that government just acquire. That government just acquire for the purpose of giving out to people also to generate more revenue for the state. So those land, when you buy those land, you go for regularization. That is where you hear people say regularization. And what does it mean to regularize? Regularization means a land that is under government, you pay to process for your documentation. You pay the government to process your documentation. And you can see you cannot process any document without survey. Also, you cannot process your CFO without survey. And you cannot even process CFO also without deed of assignment, because deed of assignment also is very, very important. So when we are talking about global acquisition or uncommitted acquisition, so it's an acquired land that government acquire, that people can buy and build, but you have to go to government office in maybe lands, Ministry of Lands or Surveyor General Office, depend on the under the ministry where those departments are being attached to in any different state. You go there to perfect your document. So that is about global acquisition. Then when you are hearing about deed of gift too. Deed of gift is a document given to you on a property that is a gift for you. Maybe you give a plot of land as a gift to your wife, to your daughter, to your children, to your friend, or your parents give you property to you as a gift. Make sure you do a deed of gift. When you tell your lawyer, he will prepare the deed for you. We call it deed of gift, so that it will indicate there that the so person is the one that give you that particular land as a gift, so that tomorrow it will not change. So don't just take any gift, any property gift with just mere mouth or with just mere receipt. Make sure you have the document and for it. We call it deed of gift. And don't forget that deed of gift, deed of assignment can be registered. You have to also register it. If you don't know how to go about it, your lawyer can help you. Once you tell your lawyer can help you. Your lawyer can help you to do that. So deed of gift. Also, we have a deed of lease. Deed of lease and deed of sublease. Deed of lease is the document that's given to you when you list a property. When you list a property, don't forget also that CFO is just like a lease property also from the government, because you are just leasing the property from the government maybe for 99 years. After the 99 years, the property is returning back to the government. But another list that we are talking about here also is it's list like a rent. List is different to the rent. Rent, you can rent it maybe for like 1 year or 2 years, but most lists will always come with a many years list. You can hear like 10 years, 50 years, 15 years list. So if you are getting a property that is under list, make sure you get a deed of lease document. There is a deed of lease. Don't forget, we are talking about the terms that you need to understand. You need to familiarize yourself with under real estate investment, so that when you have this knowledge, it will help you to invest in real estate very well. So let's move to the other things on there. So we've talked about the document. Now here also, escission. the excision. Excision means exile land. Any land that is in a excision land, it means it's an exile land. Exile land means it's a land that government give to a community, maybe as a result of relocating them from their original location. Maybe government wants to use a particular location, and e now relocate people in the community in that location to another place. So that land that you locate them to called excised land, and the title on it is called excision because it's an excised land. Excision or government allocation. Excision and government allocation. And the good things about excision is that the C of O can be revoked, but excision can never be revoked. Excision also is a very good title that you need to understand. So when the land is an excision, but make sure that you confirm the land has to be an real excised land. Make sure the land is a real excised land before you buy, because anything that called excision in process is no go area. Anything that is called excision not completed is no go area, but make sure it is a confirmed excision. And that is what is called Gazette. Gazette also is a record book for all excised land. Every land that is under excision definitely will be in Gazette record. So when you are hearing excision or Gazette as a title over the land, if they are real Gazette land or excised land, they are very good land to buy. They are very, very good to buy, not excision in process. So you need to understand that too. Then also, when you are hearing about ROI in real estate, that means return on investment. Return on an investment. That it also means as profit, capital appreciation. It means profit that you are gaining on your investment, or it means capital appreciation. It means capital appreciation. That is what is called ROI. So when you are hearing about investment is process you buy the property. It's either land, it's either house, it's either the shop, or anything that is on the land, or anything is on the land. It's whatever you buy, so whatever you buy, you need ROI on it. So that is what is called excision. That's what is called investment rather. That is what is called investment. And in real estate also, you can invest in real estate in different way. So I want to be making mention of it. So we have residential real estate. Residential real estate is a real estate investment that deal only with residential houses, houses where people are living. That is residential real estate. So you may be hearing about residential real estate. That is what is mean residential real estate. We also have a commercial real estate. Residential real estate is an estate where it is only residence, meant for residents, where people build houses, maybe 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, bungalow, apartment, duplex, fully detached, maisonette. That is only purely on residence purpose. In Lagos, we have like a VDC residential purpose, residential estate alone. We have a Megamont, we have Picnoc, we have Nikon Town. So the estate that is mainly for residents alone, that is what is called, is an estate investment that called residential real estate investment. And we also have a commercial real estate investment. We have commercial real estate investment. We have commercial real estate investment. So we have commercial real estate investment. A commercial real estate investment are the investment that has to do with the property that has to do with business purposes. Business purpose like shops or more. Maybe a property you buy. When you have commercial property, a commercial property is, if it is a commercial land, when you say commercial land, that means they are saying the land where you can build anything commercial like hotel, like filling station, like schools, like shopping complex or more, or offices, or like event center that is can only allow commercial activities. That is what is called commercial real estate, or where you can also build a warehouse also. So that is what is called commercial real estate, because there are some estates they don't allow supermarket, they don't allow market, they don't allow office, they don't allow shop inside their estate. But there are some estate they are mixed estate. Mixed estate means that there is a residential, there is also a commercial. So the back side may be for residential, where in the front view they will allow commercial activities there. People can build a hotel, people can build shops, people can build schools there. But most time also they don't allow filling stations. They don't allow filling station because of the risk. So that is about the residential, that is about the commercial real estate. There are some specific area that may be designed for filling station because of the risk that attached to this. So apart from commercial real estate, also we have industrial real estate. Industrial real estate are the estate where it's designed for industries like Lekki Free Trade Zone, like Dangote refinery area, Ibeju Lekki now, where you have it deep sea ports. So in such area, residential is no good in that area, because number one, because of the pollution, because of the hazardous environmental risk of all those waste that will be coming from all those factory, and the waste that will be coming from tankers, all those trucks that will be coming there. Don't forget the traffic also in those areas and the noises. So in industrial area like that is where they build a warehouse industry. So it's only designed for industry. So there are so many people, they're in so many estates, they design their land into different zone. There are some states they have residential zone, some they have agricultural zone, some they have industrial zone, some states they have their state designed to mix zone, where you can do both business and residence, share business there. So these are the things that you need to understand about real estate investment. Also, we have agricultural real estate investment. Agricultural real estate investment is a place where design mainly for agriculture. It may be for animal husbandry, animal production, or it may also be for cultivation, food and crop cultivation. Like in Lagos now, before Epe is mainly designed for most area in Epe are zoned and are designed for agriculture based on the information from the lands. While some area are designed in Lagos also for purely industrial, while some area are designed for residential. So government don't allow industry around there. That is why in Lagos now and some states now, before you build any project, any house, anything at all, you have to get building approval. So the building approval, from that building approval, you will get to know what the government is allowed and is able in any particular location. So these are the things you need to understand. And also size of the land. When you are hearing about square meter, don't forget that we are talking about terms that you need to understand about real estate. So when you are talking about size of the land, also you may be hearing about acre may be hearing about hectare, you may be hearing about quarter, you may be hearing about plot. So first of all, I can say quarter. In some area, quarter is the one is 1/4 of a plot. Half plot, it is the half of a plot, while full plot is a plot. And when you talk about plot, the plot size vary different from state by state. In Lagos presently, their plot vary. Some plot is 500 square meter, some plot is 600 square meter. In some part of eastern part, their plot there, and south their plot there is 450 square meter. In some area in Ondo Ekiti, their plot is is called 60 by 120. 60 by 120, which means 645 square meter. Then in some area in the north, their square meter is 1,000 square meter. Their plot is 1,000 square meter. Even in some area in the south, their plot is 1,000 square meter. So when you are hearing about plot size is very to states, different states. So that is why the square meter comes in now. So when you are hearing about square meter, it means the size of that particular land. So if it is for plot, you can be earning 450 square meter in some area, 500 square meter as plot. I'm still talking about plot. Some area 600 square meter, some area 640 square meter, some area 1,000 square meter. So these are the things you need to understand. And also we have acres of land. Acres comprise of 6 plots of land, 6 plots of land make 1 acre. 6 plots of land make 1 acre. And we have hectares. So on acre, if it is 400 square meter, 450 square meter, that is for a plot in that location. So if you are talking about 6 plots, that means 450 square meter times 6. That's what will make acre in area where they are using 450 as square meter. But in the area where they are using 500 square meter as 1 plot rather, that means if you are talking about acre, you are looking at acre, you are looking at 500 times 6. That would be 3,000 square meter for 1 acre. That is where they are using 500 as a plot. Also, there's some area also where they are using 640 as acre. Sorry, as a plot. That means 640 times 6. So the square meter, the total square meter will now be per acre. So we have hectares. Hectare is 2.5 acres in size, and it comprises of 15 plots. 15 plots. But in some area, it's more than 15 plots. It depends on the size of the acre, where they are using 450 as plot. So you are going to get more than 15 plots of more than 15 plots in 1 hectare. But in a place where they are using 500 square meter as 1 plot, is a place where you are getting 15 plots as acre. As hectare. So you need to understand. You need to understand this too. Then another thing that you need to understand about terms and condition in the terms in real estate is when you are hearing about real estate investor. Real estate investor, they are the investor, people that invest their money. The investment himself is money, that property you buy. The investor, it is you that buy that property. That is a real estate investor coming from. Then when you are hearing about agents are the people that connect the buyer with seller. Agents help buyer to get the property to buy with the aim of getting the commission as their compensation. Agent also help the seller to sell their property to buyer with the sole aim of getting commission as their compensation. So agent also is also known as realtor. Realtor and agent, they do the same thing. It's just that realtor is a little bit advanced in profession, in knowledge than agent, because agents are the common people. Anybody can just be the agent, but not everybody can be the realtor, because a realtor have to be an intellectual person that markets for companies, for a brokerage firm that register. That's why you see some people, when they want to buy their property, they will ask you that. So agent is also different to realtor. So if you are watching me and you are gaining something, I want you to like and share. And also you can also comment there if you have any question. If you have any question that you want to ask too, I am available to answer you. So these are the things that you need to understand about the real estate investment. Also, you are hearing about estate land and omonile land, that which one is the best. Estate land is a land that is owned by a government, by a company owned by individual who have already bought the property and processed the document, or still under the processing of the code document, but has already take the burden, but has already take it, has already buy it from omonile and process the document for a client to buy the land without having any stress of omonile wahala. So it's a land that you buy from a company, from a developer. While omonile land is a land that you buy from family, or you just buy from the random person in the street. And I must tell you, I always encourage people, it's good you buy your land from developer, especially if it's one land or two land. But if you are buying acres and hectares, you can still even buy it from estate owner, estate developer, because there are so many body they will have taken away for you, if provided that they are the real estate company that know what they are doing, or the real estate that come to sell land, not to do people. The real estate people that are coming to solve the problem for people, it's better you buy from them, because they will save you so many stress. So these are the reasons why you need to understand all these things. And advantages of land that you are buying in estate, number one is they are enjoying the premium fixtures, premium amenities like a good road, like a water, like a fence. Because I always tell people, if you buy your house alone, if you want to build a house alone, you'll only be the one that will do your own fence, do everything alone. But if you buy your land inside the estate, you will spend lesser, because it's a collective expenses. And again, any property inside the estate always has higher value, and it appreciates higher than the property outside estate. But the both property are good once you are able to get the good one, and it's genuine, it's accessible, it's good, and it's free. So these are the things that you need to know. So I think at this junction, I can pause here, so that if you have any question, you can send me the message, and like I said, like and share. And if you want to buy any property here in Nigeria, feel free to reach out to me. We'll help you from our office, Roman Real Estate. We are available to help you to be the land owner, to be the house owner. And don't forget that we are also having opportunity as a citizen of Nigeria to buy property anywhere in Nigeria without getting scammed. So don't let anybody deceive you. You can still get affordable property in some location, even in Lagos. And if you are not living in Lagos, make sure you buy your property around it. It is good to buy property because it's an avenue to create wealth. It help you to acquire wealth. Even farm in your village, if you have money, buy, because it is a bush of today will become a city of tomorrow. City of today was one time a bush. There are so many people bush who could not buy bush yesterday. They are regretting for not buying bush because that bush they could not buy yesterday that they can afford, they can't afford it today. So that is why you should think of getting investment. So peradventure you want to talk to me, you want to WhatsApp me, so you can get my number. Listen to my number. My number is 08061694847. If you are calling from outside, +234 8061694847. I call it again, +234 8061694847. I call it again, +234 8061694847. God bless you. So my name is Taiwo Idowu, real estate consultant here in Lagos, Nigeria. I love you all. God bless you. Real estate is still the best investment you can think of. So don't delay. Look for affordable land around you, wherever you are staying. Make sure you invest in that land and let your money start working with you. God bless you. Thank you. Wow. I want to appreciate Mr. Taiwo Alakija and Mr. Folabi Adebisi and Jeffrey. So God bless you for watching my video. So if you have any question, kindly shout. God bless you. Bye bye. Thank you for feedback. Okay. So question and answer. So what is your question? So if you have any question, what is your question? What is your question? Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.